Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed, aka Brother Emmanuel, coming through with another video. In this particular video, I wanted to speak about a civil rights activist by the name of Delores Tucker. Now, some of y'all may know who she is. Some of y'all may not know who she is. But Delores Tucker was a prominent civil rights activist, and she championed for equal rights, and she fought for women in politics and things of that nature. All right. Now, I did not agree with everything that she believed politically or geopolitically, but I do believe she was a woman of wisdom. She passed away at age 78, and I think she needs to be more revered for what she represented. Now, everything that this woman spoke about regarding hip hop and rap music was 100% true. Everything that she said back in 1993 about hip hop and rap music and its effect it would have on the youth and the community. And I'm talking about, she spoke about how it would affect relationships and much, much more. But everything she said is exactly what we are living in right to this day. I mean, this is the current world, everything she spoke. And she was disrespected by Tupac Shakur in the song Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. He was completely out of line. He was totally disrespectful towards this woman. And, time told that. Time tells a story. And, Tupac, he lost his life early. This woman lived to be 78 years old. She was actually trying to protect him as well, because she was speaking in regards to the whole youth and trying to protect the youth. But I want y'all to sit back and listen to some of the things that she had to say, and I'm going to chime in. And this is just a history lesson for those who may not know what was going on in 93. But check this out. Give me one moment here.
Reverend Willie Barrow, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, Eleanor Holmes, Norton, Curtis Collins, and Congresswoman Barbara Rose Collins. We embrace and salute the goals of this conference. Today we have all come together to join forces to address the issue of violence in the nation. A violence which has decimated our communities, devastated our families, and destroyed the souls of so many of our youth.
Hold on. She said, destroy the souls of so many of our youth. So she got real deep with that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Because y'all got to understand that this music, it operates on all kinds of levels. It operates on an esoteric level. It gets into your spirit. Words, they cast spells, ladies and gentlemen. So she understood that the music was battling against the soul. Let me continue.
It is imperative that we stop agendas that are not too relevant as this. That we stop pondering over the issue of space exploration. That we stop debating whose diary we should publicize. That we stop arguing over what choices each lifestyle has. For today we must be serious about this serious situation, this plague, this death.
She's absolutely correct. Stop worrying about the he say, the she say, and the cliche. Stop worrying about sending rockets into space looking for Martians when your community is dying. We more worried about the drama than what's taking place, the death.
This death to our society. Our greatest fear right here in America is not from hurricanes or earthquakes, not from disease or war, but from violence one against the other. We must understand clearly that violence comes in many forms and is acted upon by many sources. Whether we are talking about physical violence, spiritual violence, economic violence, or sexual violence.
Now let's put a highlight on spiritual violence. Now notice she said physical, economic, spiritual, and sexual. But what is spiritual violence? Spiritual violence is when brothers and sisters who are spiritually dead are corrupting their own. Ladies and gentlemen, spiritual violence is what this hip hop music is. See, Delores Tucker understood that everything that happens in the spiritual realm must manifest physically. So when these words and these spells go out of this death culture, that kill, murder, when that goes into the frequency, it causes death on these streets. It actually equals all of the above. It equals physical violence. It equals sexual violence. And of course, economic violence, because these rappers are stripping the community just as well as the pulpit pimps and pastors are. We are in moral decay based on the spiritual violence that these rappers have put across. And that's why you're seeing them dying in vast amounts. They're killing each other. We on the cusp of the summertime and it's already violent. Everything she was saying back then is happening right now. These conversations need to be had right now. You've already lost Nipsey Hussle. And that's just a big name, ladies and gentlemen, so you can actually see what's happening. But young men die like that every single day. That's what you need to understand. Not just young men. I'm talking about children are getting hit with stray bullets. Y'all need to be checking these statistics. Excuse me. But let's hear what else the woman got to say. Hold on one moment.
The result is the same, the destruction of human life. Enough is enough. And I'd like someone to bring me what made me say enough is enough. Where's my graphic? Bring it up here, please, somebody. I am here to put the nation on notice that violence perpetuated against women through the music industry in the forms of gangster rap and misogynist lyrics will not be tolerated any longer.
Now, I know a lot of you brothers out there going to be like, well, she's trying to fight for the women and, you know, she's speaking against misogyny. But y'all got to understand that this was a programming that took place. See, it was misogynistic before. And it was wrong when it was happening then. But now they moved into the phase of empowering these women. The same women who was on a doggy style cover, bent over, looking crazy, are the same women that are being empowered right now in music. And now when you turn on the radio, you have Ratchet Thought Radio. That's because the misogyny has moved to the women being empowered in the music industry. But Delores Tucker is going to speak on how that affects us as a whole. Let's see what she got to say.
Principle must come before profit.
Hold up. Let's stop there. Principle must come before profit. Principle must come before profit. Where are the principles? Where are the principles from these rappers? They'll do anything for $1, ladies and gentlemen. Anything.
A year ago, I established the National Political Congress of Black Women's Entertainment Commission, headed by Dionne Warwick, Melba Moore, Terry Rossi of Billboard magazine, and Vaughn Alexander, our director. It had one primary goal: the task of examining and developing strategies and solutions for reshaping and maintaining positive images to preserve the dignity and the heritage of our youth.
She wants positive imagery to maintain the dignity and the heritage of our youth. To maintain the dignity and the heritage of the youth. See, she knew what was happening. Delores Tucker didn't deserve to be disrespected by one like Tupac. He should have known better than that, being so-called raised as a Black Panther. Now, she's trying to help them maintain heritage because she realizes that during her time as a civil rights activist, she knew that teenagers had a lot more admiration and respect because guess what? During the civil rights movement, they were kids. They were 15, 16, and 17 years old, spearheading the civil rights movement. And nowadays, what do you have? These teens don't have any respect. They don't have any power. They don't have any voice. They're looked at like children pretty much. When you go to other countries, children that are 12 and 13 years old are looked at as pretty much adults. They're viewed in a more mature light. But now you got all of these rappers strategically placed called little, young this, little that. You even got some rappers calling themselves a baby wearing diapers because they don't want you to mature, elevate, and lift your voice because they know that the teenagers really have a fire and passion inside of them that they can really do something. But that energy has been misdirected through this hip hop rap music industry. And that's just what it is. But let's see the picture that she continues to paint so you can see that we pretty much living in that time right now. Everything she's speaking about. One moment.
Instead of continuously exposing our youth to negative media that distorts their images of male-female relationships,
negative media that affects female-male relationships. Now when you go to a club, bar, or lounge, you got women on one side, you got men on the other. You got songs like Dance with My Dudes in the Nighttime from the Migos. Dance with My Dogs from the Nighttime. You got all these dudes dancing with each other like they homies over hoes or something. And then you got all of the women, you know, all up on each other. They have brung separation, division between male and female. It is not by chance that this music was set up to do that. It is a depopulation agenda, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not by chance that in the 70s and 80s you had all of these love songs. Because they wanted to, at that time it was baby blooming time. It was time to create. I guess the powers that be wanted more people breeding for some reason during that time. So they pushed that type of music. Because y'all got to understand, we pretty much have became primitive when it comes to male and female relationships. Just like most animals, it should be a breeding season and a time where we chill out. But during the 70s and 80s was nothing but love music. But now it's nothing but separation, division, use each other, destroy each other, keep families separated. And Delores Tucker seen that coming. Let's continue. One moment.
Our families, communities, and nation by encouraging violence, abuse, and sexism as acceptable behaviors, and perpetuates the cycle of low self-esteem of African American youth. Thus, images.
She said it perpetuates low self-esteem for African American youth. That's the reason why you got people on social media taking 200, 300, 400 pictures of their bodies. That is because of low self-esteem, ladies and gentlemen. That's because of low self-esteem. That's all it is.
That degrade our dignity and are an insult to our children, our families, and communities concern us too. And that includes all this gangster rap and misogynist lyrics. Music that glorifies and promotes violence with guns, knives, or drugs, and denigrates and defames women. And with the release of Snoop Dogg.
Okay, now she's talking about Snoop Dogg's album, but y'all get the gist of what she was saying. But everything that this woman said tell me that that's not what we living in right now. Everything she said about how it's separating people, separating family. Ladies and gentlemen, this music plays an impact on people. Some people say that they said that Lucifer was the chief of music in heaven and all of this kind of stuff, man. I'm not sure about that. I never read that in the Bible. But it damn sure seems like it's true, because look at this world we living in right now. It seems like the frequency that the music puts out, that's how the people act. And right now it's about death, murder, carnage. I mean, it's horrible, ladies and gentlemen. And Delores Tucker didn't deserve to be disrespected by none of these rappers. You know what I'm saying? Let her rest in peace. And she needs to be more revered for what she represented. Tupac was completely out of line. And, you know, I don't care what all his fanatics say. It was disrespectful. Everything that she said was right. And she was looking out. At one point in time, they had heritage in hip hop. All that heritage went away with gangster rap. So you can say what you want to say, but this is just the facts. And we talking about bringing families together, because that's what it's all about. They trying to depopulate, keep us separate, keep man and woman separate. And on this channel, we're going to tackle the heavy topics like this. So I hope this video is revealing to you. Make sure you hit that share button, thumbs up, shalom, and peace.